Kinder friends, Miss Alvarez here, and it is Thursday, Art Day, best day of the week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far, and I hope that you've really enjoyed our art projects the past few weeks. Now, I know that you guys made your puzzle, and I hope that was really entertaining, and I hope that this next lesson will be just as fun for you. So we're learning about shape this week. I know we've talked about lines before, but now our lines are starting to turn into shapes. Just like we did with lines, we're going to practice a little bit, okay? Because it's really important that we're practicing before we get on to the real project, okay? So today we're talking about shapes, and I'm going to read a really fun book to you, and it is called When a Line Bends, a Shape Begins. Now, I have this on a video for you, and I tried my very best to film this, okay? So I did my best as I can so that I could read it to you guys. So here's how this is going to work. I don't want to talk too long so you have lots of time to work on your shape stuff. So we're going to be making shape robots today. Robots. So I love robots. I think they're so fun. And we're going to practice with pencil first. And then hopefully we'll be able to get on to the next part of it where we will be using different colored paper. And we're going to talk about that later, way later. But for right now, we're using a pencil, some paper of some sort, and if you need an eraser, you can use that, or even if you need a ruler, you can use that as well, okay? So shapes, we're going to be talking about geometric shapes. Can you say that? Geometric shapes. Say it with me. Geometric shapes. Geometric shapes. Okay? Those are the shapes that you see here in school that we learn about. The shapes that we can kind of see every day. Shapes that have a specific name. So a circle, a square, a triangle, rectangle, oval. Those kind of shapes. Okay? And shapes are everywhere around us. We've got them everywhere. I have got coasters that are squares. I've got my phone. My phone's a rectangle. I've got my iPad. My iPad's a rectangle. This book is a square. I've got a circle. I've got all kinds of things on my desk. Look, I even have a jar filled with tiny circles, super tiny circles. So shapes are around us and they make up our world. So we can't get away from them. We can't run away from them. They're always here. So it's so important that we learn about them. So in this book, we're going to talk about shapes. And as I'm reading this book, feel free to pause at any time to look at the pictures. And also, if you want to keep a piece of paper next to you to kind of draw the shapes that they're talking about, like I know they talk about a circle. You may want to draw a circle so that when we start our shape robot, you'll be able to look back at the sheet and say, what kind of shape can I use? Okay, so we are using geometric shapes, which are the shapes we're going to talk about in the book today. So I'm going to cut you loose here and let you do what you need to. You are going to watch the video of me reading the book, and then you're going to watch the how-to video. It's very simple. It's very short. You can draw the robot just like Miss A if you want to, or you can create your own robot. Use your creative brain to use the geometric shapes that you know to create a robot. All right? So here we go. Can't wait to see you, my Kinder friends. I hope you'll have a wonderful week. And remember, stay creative and keep using your brain. See y'all later. Bye, guys. Hey, Kinder friends. We're going to be showing the different shapes and stuff that we are using for our shape robots. But first, I wanted to show you something pretty neat that I got yesterday. Look at how fun this tray is. It's a tray to put stuff in. My friend Lacey made it, and look at the googly-eyed tray. I thought I would show you. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was fun, and I love all the little colorful eyes that have the little eyelashes on them. But I thought they were cool, and I thought y'all would appreciate it. And it moves. So when I come back, or when you come back, you'll get to see it in my classroom or even on my cart. So be on the lookout for my googly-eyed tray. All right, here we go. I wrote down some shapes from the book, okay? And we're only gonna really use some of them. So we're not gonna be using the star, the crescent. Well, you can use the heart if you want to. No star, no crescent, because that's not really gonna go with our robot. Unless you know how to draw those, you're more than welcome to. But since this is practice, because we're learning and not everything's gonna be perfect, we're gonna try our best, okay? So these two are kind of tricky. So if you know how to draw them, wonderful, go for it. If you don't stress about it. All right, here we go. I think about my robot, and I'm gonna put this up here at the top. It doesn't matter which way your paper goes, whichever way you would like, but I'm going to start with a rectangle because when I look at robots, I think about their bodies, and I always think that their body looks like a rectangle. Now remember, this isn't perfect. Miss A's practicing along with you. All right, so I got a rectangle, and then I think, well, he's got to have some arms and legs, so I'm going to start with his arms. And I think his arms might be connected with triangles, which is kind of silly to say. But look at the pictures of robots that I included in your folder. So if you need some help, you can look at those guys and maybe they can give you some ideas and inspiration. So I'm going to do triangles. I think I want to do 2 triangles right here. And then I'm going to add some rectangles. It almost kind of looks like he's wearing a t-shirt, which is kind of funny. So I got his arms, now his legs. I think I want to do 2 rectangles for his, no, you know what? I think I'm going to make him a robot with a wheel. So I'm going to do 1 long rectangle. And then I'm going to do a circle at the bottom as best as you can. Remember, be creative and make your robot how you want to make him. You don't have to copy Miss A. But if you'd like to try the one I'm doing, you are more than welcome to. So he's got a wheel. I'm going to put another one to show that he's got a wheel. And then I think I want to add his head. But you know what? I don't think that my robot's going to have a regular head. I think I don't want to make it a round head. I'm going to make it a square head. And I'm going to put a little square here for his neck. And then a big square right here for his head. Now, every time I do this lesson with my kinder friends, they're like, Miss A, robots have antennas. Well, they can have whatever you want. So my robot's gonna have an antenna, and his little antenna is right here, and I drew a rectangle, 1 more circle to show his antenna. Now here's the fun part, friends. Think about robots that we see on cartoons or in movies. They always have lots of buttons on them and little gadgets that do fun things, and it could be like they shoot water, or they can press a button and it makes an alarm go off, something really cool. And he needs a face, so we're going to start to decorate our robot with shapes. Okay, so I feel like my robot needs to have a pocket, and I feel like this pocket is going to keep all of his fancy like gadgets. And then I feel like he's going to have these little squares. Again, trying your best. Squares that all do different things. And then I feel like my robot needs to have not a rectangle, a triangle. I'm gonna put another triangle inside, and that flashes lights to let people know that he's there. Let's see, he needs a face. I'm gonna give my robot, oh, you know what's so important, friends? I didn't even give my robot a shape that we all know. I'm gonna give him a heart, because we all have hearts, even our robots. Now I'm gonna do my face. I think I wanna do a long rectangle for his mouth, and I wanna do some small squares for his eyes and a triangle for his nose. He looks kind of silly, but I like him. He's got a wheel, he's got lots of fun gadgets, and now here comes the fun part, he needs hands. So I wonder what shape I should make his hands. Maybe I'll do diamonds. Okay, diamond shapes. They kind of look like squares, friends, which is fine. You can make them squares too. So friends, this is my robot. Didn't take very long, can you see that? And it may take you a little bit longer than Miss A, and that's all right. All I want you to do is practice. If you can't get a shape right, that's okay. And remember, I say this every time. Don't get upset. Don't get discouraged. We're gonna stay positive, and we're gonna do everything we can to keep practicing and getting better. So if you can't draw a shape correctly the first time, maybe we practice and practice and practice before we start our robot. And if your robot doesn't look perfect, I don't care. I want you to try your best and give it your all. That's all I care about. So friends, in the folder, you're gonna see some examples of robots. You're gonna see a shape paper that has all the shapes on it to help you. Miss A drew her own, but you'll see all your shapes if you want them. You're gonna find a video of the book, and you're gonna find this video right here, all right? So friends, I hope you enjoy this robot lesson. We're actually gonna use our robot, so draw him out. He's an outline, he's a practice, and then we're gonna come back next week and we're gonna actually get to create our robot, okay? So enjoy, have fun. I love our robots. They're so awesome and robotastic. So friends, have fun. See you later, Lions.